welcome to Woodchester Mansion, one of the most haunted buildings in the UK.
So you're the demonologist joining us for the whole night tonight. Real satanic rituals are done here. Like, it's documented, so this is big.
This guy is really good.
Yes.
Because listen, you know that I feel things sometimes. And I'm picking up on the same shit that he's picking up on.
Don't smite yourself in the face.
Try not to.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was behind us.
Yes.
The energy in this room that's generally been picked up on is very dark.
Yep, what is up, guys? This is now day 7 out of 10. We are now more than halfway done the UK Haunted series. If you're wondering where's my team, it's because they got possessed by ghosts. Just kidding. They're actually inside right now. This, guys, is the Woodchester Mansion. It is actually crazy. This is unfinished. No one actually lived in here. It was never fully built. This is very interesting. Everyone says this is the most haunted mansion in the entire UK. Apparently on the 3rd floor, there's been rumors that you can see a lady on the window when you pull up to this place. They also said a little girl died and fell to her death from the 2nd floor down to the 1st floor. And apparently in the basement, there's hellhounds and demon dogs. I don't know too much, but that's just some of the stuff I hear. I'm gonna head inside, meet the crew, get a tour of this place, and investigate. And if you're new here and you haven't seen day 1 through 6, please go back and watch those before this one, so you can be all caught up, because this is a crazy series. We're putting a lot of effort and a lot of work into this. So thank you guys for watching.
The demon guy's already got rid of something.
What do you mean?
He said someone was like talking during the house, he told him to f off.
Who did?
The demonologist. He's already told something to f off.
So anyways, guys, let's begin.
You're having like things already just starting?
Pretty much.
He told someone to f off already.
Oh, did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Basically, what was watching us while we all pulled up in the car park, and something was watching us from the windows.
So you're the demonologist joining us for the whole night tonight?
Yeah. Oh, cultologist, demonologist. I've had access to like the Vatican libraries, the Romanian libraries, Egypt have been out to study, Cambridge's library,
Okay.
Oxford's library. I deal with them all, like 17th century, 16th century.
So
10 years worth of experience travelling around the world,
So-
studying everywhere. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if we had to tell someone what a demonologist is, can you tell us what a demonologist
A
actually
demonologist studies anything that's classified as a demon. So when it comes to the Christian, Judaism faiths, it's what they class as, let's put it straightforward, the bad guys. These so-called bad guys are actually old gods from old religions. Don't want to offend anyone that's Christian. This is just history.
no,
It's just educational, that's all.
Just educational. This is how Christianity went about it during like what we class as the Dark Ages, where they took old religious gods, be it paganism, Greek gods, all this lot, and turned them into demons. So it was classed as devil worship, so more people follow Christian faith.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what demonology is. It is studying them old gods / demons with that belief.
So you're technically not a devil worshipper?
No, Hollywood is brilliant for the films, the Conjuring films, all this sort of stuff. Demons are thrown out there as being this all evil thing. It's not.
Correct.
Right.
It's just Hollywood has hyped it up. You think we've had thousands of years of being told that demons are bad.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with, for sure.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's good demons?
Basically, when you look back in Sumerian beliefs, so going back with the demonology and the cultology side, you had things what were called with it undug. This was the first sort of written down mention of demons. Okay. They were neither good nor bad. Same as people. we're neither good nor bad.
What are you going to do for us today that you know that we don't know?
Probably going to wake everything up that's here.
All right. All right.
Should have
That's
good.
good. I'm excited to hear that.
I'm going to teach you guys how to change the energy and pick up on negative energy and positive energy.
Really quick, because we could be here all day. What's your social media? What's your site so everyone can view you?
Oh, this is where I've got a plug, and I haven't got my missus here. So I just want to shout out to my missus because we get married at the end of the year.
Okay. Hey.
So yeah, November the 5th we're getting married, so I'm going to throw that out there. You can find me on The Other Dimension on Facebook. We do a podcast every Friday night, English time, 7 till 8. Every other week, Thursdays, she does a show on different forms of divination. Sunday's show, I teach people cultology over Facebook. So we start with the basics of understanding cultology, history and science.
Let's see what this place is all about.
Wow. I mean, look at this place. There's got to be like 50, 60 rooms here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, let's get in.
Yeah, let's get in. Yo, what's the knock though? Just knock on the door.
He never does the right knock.
Hey!
How are you?
How are you?
Paul, right? Chris.
Chris. Dang. I'm bad at first names, okay?
What the
I
heck?
always get it wrong the first time.
Paul and Chris don't even sound the same.
Man, you would do the same
No,
thing,
I
bro.
don't.
You always
No,
do
I
it
don't.
too. Yeah, you do.
much
Yeah, Chris looks way cooler
Oh
than
wait,
Paul.
Josh, nice to see you.
Nice
Paul.
to meet you, Paul.
Welcome to Woodchester Mansion.
Thank you.
One of the most haunted buildings in the UK. I think the biggest mystery of this place is it's unfinished. Why is it unfinished?
Yeah, why? Because it looked like it's just all stone on the outside, nothing's redone or...
This isn't the original building on the site. I
Right.
mean, people keep asking me why is this building haunted? I say basically you've got to look at the history of the land. I mean, the history that we've got goes back to the 1400s.
Okay.
The land the mansion's built on used to be a hunting park. So you'd have royalty. Anybody who quite high up in England at the time would have come hunting. It was a well-worked land, well stocked with animals, and all sorts of people would have been up to no good during that time period. So we think a lot of the activity actually comes from what went on prior to the
Before the
Woodchester
mansion was
Mansion.
built. That's really
interesting.
So it's a lot like the Conjuring House. It's the
Yeah,
land,
it's
not
the land,
necessarily
not the
the
house.
place.
But we do know that since Woodchester Mansion was built and left unfinished, devil worshippers used to use the site, particularly devil worshippers, particularly the chapel area, which is just up around this corner here. This is the chapel. It's unconsecrated. The priest who was due to come and consecrate this area actually died from a heart attack en route to the mansion. So it's never been consecrated. So devil worshippers used to use this area to perform satanic rituals.
Real satanic rituals are done here. Like, it's documented, so this is big.
This would be a good spot. To do a
Yeah.
investigation.
Like you said, it's not consecrated ground.
Yeah, so it's
Means
never
that
been
there's
like
nothing
saved
that
or
can
done.
protect this place.
Yeah.
Protection here.
Nothing.
For example, I did an investigation here one night about 12 years ago. I had a locked off camera pointing up this corridor, and on reviewing the camera the following day, there was a ball of light appeared here in the floor, and it grew into the shape of a hooded figure and walked across here before vanishing.
Whoa, and you've seen it?
Yeah, this was on camera when we reviewed it. I was very skeptical back then.
Right.
I didn't believe in ghosts.
So
or
now you
spirits.
believe in ghosts now?
Oh god, yeah. After 15 years looking after this building. This is the main corridor which leads down to the chapel from the rear entrance of the building. The first paranormal activity I experienced down here was I gone out for a cigarette. There's about 3 of us out there. When we come back in, we got to this corridor here, and as we were about to turn the corner to go walk down towards the chapel, a stone came out, bounced on the floor, and hit that back wall.
So someone threw a stone at you?
I thought it was a caretaker, just because we had a caretaker at the time called Andy, who was a practical joker.
Right.
So I ran down, saying, "Come on, Andy, where are you?" Absolute silence. I actually tried to throw a stone from that end to hit that wall. It's impossible. You cannot get a stone from there. But the force that came out of that corridor, people talked about a stone thrower. As I said, I was a skeptic. I thought, well, it's an old building, you're going to hear stones falling. But to see a stone come horizontally, hit the wall with the force it did, it had to be thrown, but there was nobody there to throw it.
Wow.
That's extreme.
All right.
Sounds like a challenge to me.
Yeah.
So you've got poltergeist activity, basically.
Poltergeist.
Every place in the UK so far has had poltergeist activity.
Well, think about it, bro. You have some of the oldest spirits in history, some of the oldest entities in history living on some of the oldest land
In
on
history,
the planet.
yeah.
It's bound to have poltergeist activity.
That's true.
Another cigarette break. It's always on cigarette breaks. We tend to get the.
I think they all want
Perhaps
cigarettes.
they
It
want a
triggers them.
cigarette.
Yeah, it's a trigger object.
We were at the back. The door was open, and we're just having a quick cigarette. This padlock started doing this.
Oh.
Not swaying in a breeze like that, but actually rattling up and down. It was only when we turned to come in towards to see what was going on that it then stopped, and then it was just swaying. Yeah, there was 5 of us out. We all witnessed this padlock jumping up and down in the lock. It was like an invisible hand just wrapping it up and down. One of the other phenomena that we get here is this back door will slam shut on its own, and we think that's one of the maids who used to reside. This is actually the servants' part of the building. So that's just a few of the stories. We've only just walked in. We've got several areas to explore. So this is the oldest part of Woodchester Mansion. This is the original floor from the previous building, Spring Park. So this stone that was stood on has been down here since the early 1700s. The phenomenon I've experienced, I come in one night on my own just to set a room up, and as I was walking through this door and coming out, directly behind me I heard, nothing could have caused it. It wasn't a stone falling down or anything. It was a definite stamp of a turn round, but I was on my own in the building. So I quickly made an exit out to the back to have a cigarette.
Wow.
Same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't even smoke. I probably would have had a cigarette too. Jesus Christ.
When I host very small groups, I use this room, which is the mansion tea room. Very often I'm sat in there on my own throughout an evening. I will hear the footsteps and assume it's one of the group, but very often I'll come out just to check, and there's nobody out here. The group are in the other part of the building, or they're upstairs. But the weirdest one we had a group one night who put recording equipment all the way up this corridor, and they were stood in this area just calling out, and the girl at the front suddenly screamed. She'd seen what she described as a hunched over figure coming at her like this, growling. What was interesting with that, as she screamed, there was mass hysteria. The whole group screamed and legged it out of the building. When they come back in about 20 minutes later after they calmed down, they collected up the audio equipment, and you can actually hear what the girl heard. It was picked up on the audio, this demonic growl as this figure rushed towards her. So it's yeah, quite a scary moment for that group of people in the building that night.
We're doing a place that never was lived in for the first time. That's apparently so haunted.
It's crazy because you would think that a place that has like not a lot of inhabitants would have like a lack of history, but instead this place has an abundance of it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's gonna show for us for the first time in a while, like we're doing a place that it doesn't matter about the building and who died in the building. It matters about what happened before that building, what was here before.
So this is like completely even new for me, except the Conjuring House, which is a good example, Seth. This is the first time we're doing something like this. So this is new. So I don't know how haunted this could be or not. In our opinion, we're just gonna have to wing this one. We got the homie back here saying it's already haunted before we even started.
Well, me and him have been talking like off camera, like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit's
If you
weird.
go upstairs, I can show you some more recent history, which again could add to the ghost stories.
I mean, this place is massive. Is this what, like their bathtub?
Yeah, this is a bathroom. This would have been a bathroom in the building.
Dude, check this out. Look at this. I've never seen anything like that.
After the Lee family left Woodchester Mansion, they sold the building off to a trust. It was going to be turned into a mental asylum. We had the outbreak of World War I, so beds were moved in, but the mental asylum the building wasn't finished to turn it into the asylum because World War I had taken off and all focus had shifted elsewhere. So we then had the National Health, which was building hospitals, and so plans were shelved. This was never turned into the mental hospital, and the building was empty up until the outbreak of World War II, when American and Canadian troops were actually stationed here on training exercises in preparation for D-Day. Now, one of those exercises, we've got a series of 5 lakes that run through the park, and one afternoon the exercise was to construct some pontoon bridges to test the strength of the armed vehicles that they could get across an expanse of water. There was an accident. An armed truck went over, killing several of the troops, and it said their bodies were stored in the mansion prior to being shipped back to America.
And that's on this land right here.
Yeah, well, why I bring it up, this room was actually used by the officers as a planning room for all the exercises. All the troops were stationed out in the valley in the big white tents, and this was used as a planning room for all the manoeuvres.
This room right here
Yeah.
was used for planning on D-Day.
Although it was never lived in, it was still used. It has that residual energy.
Yeah, we'll have to do some like pretend we're like a commander and ask like a troop something or something. Right. I mean, one or the other.
Yeah. I mean, it has been said, I've never heard it myself, but different groups have actually heard like swing music, big band music, particular to the time of World War II, like the Glenn Miller type sounds. They have heard that music playing in this room, whether that's spirit energy or whether that's ghost energy, whether it's been absorbed into the brickwork, whether they did play that at the time, I don't know. But it has been picked up. It can be quite an active room.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely do a hunt in
We'll
the
try some
bathroom.
experiments.
Yeah, the bathroom could be something big.
We've still got some areas upstairs.
Okay, let's go check that one.
So there's a lot of rooms here, but not every room we're gonna go into and see if this is that or this. We're completely winging this video here, but we're gonna see what, you know, Chris's most active rooms are for him and his experiences and go from there.
Might be wrong, but I've got a feeling that sometimes when you come in, you see someone stood at the top of here watching down at the door as you walk in.
That window is the site of the first ever ghost sighting at Woodchester Mansion.
Really?
The first documented ghost sighting.
Jeez.
And he knew it. He never.
He's never been here before, just so you all know.
There could be two reasons for what you're picking up on there. The first one, the lady who looks out the window, the first two cars coming down the track both saw a lady stood in that window watching them drive down. They assumed it was somebody from the other team who got here before them. When they came into the building, they realised they were the first people here, and there couldn't be anybody stood in the window because there's no floor. There's nowhere for anybody to go over there.
Yeah,
to
you
stand.
can't stand over there. So was it a lady in white or something?
Yes, just a lady in a long dress just stood in the window. They just assumed it was from the other group. That's the first documented sighting. The other distortion that you might be picking up on, I know that when the building was abandoned around the 1950s, late 1940s, 1950s, two girls were running around the building playing. Now this was before health and safety. There were no safety fences. They were just running around the building, and one of the girls actually carried on running.
No.
And fell to her death.
No. Is that documented or something, or you just know?
This is from local history that we've been
that's
that
what I
we've
was
fed through to
picking
them.
up on
So
the
you may be
looking
picking
down.
up on that rather
Yeah,
than the.
I was picking up on the looking down.
This guy is really good. Because listen, you know that I feel things sometimes. And I'm picking up on the same shit that he's picking up on. So I know it's legit.
He's never been here before, so
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying.
like super big. He's from London. He doesn't even know this
I've
area.
never been here before either. And for some reason we're looking at the same shit. He's asking me questions and and he knows what I'm picking up on. It's legit. I don't like that room. I want to ask him what that room was for. What was that room down there at the stairs?
That's where the caretaker's flat is. Are you picking something up in there?
Yeah,
there's
I just don't know
activity
why.
in there all the time, doesn't he? He's been asked to leave a few times.
Yes. The previous caretaker, Andy, he was here for 13 years. His girlfriend spent one night in the building, and she said she was pinned to the bed. That was in the caretaker's flat, and she didn't stay here after that. And it was only after he left as caretaker of the mansion and moved out of the building they actually got married. She would not marry him or stay in the building after that night she spent in there. She was petrified.
So we have 4 active spots we have to pretty much investigate tonight, not including the basement, which he hasn't told us about yet.
No, we need to go down the basement, and I need to show you the mirror.
The mirror.
The mirror.
The mirror.
The mirror. The mirror.
He told me about the basement. That's all
Oh,
I
that's
know.
right, because of
Yeah.
Corey.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna figure it out through him.
As he tells us more.
Should we go and take a look
Yeah.
at the basement?
Yeah, we should check out the basement. That's
Yeah.
so
Look, let's go and take a peek in the basement.
Yeah, just a glance.
Just a glance at the basement. Apparently one of the most haunted spots here, right? I'm assuming?
It is one of the most active areas.
So the cellar, aka the basement, it's locked. There's a whole freaking gate up behind it.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The mansion is home to a rare species of bats. It's the lesser horseshoe, which are studied and protected in the UK. During the winter, we've got a specially made bat cave outside, which the majority of the bats hibernate in. 2 or 3 of them still choose to hibernate in the cellars, and you can see one here.
It's a maze down here, guys. That's a bat.
And one above your head over there.
Oh, shh.
So you've got bats down here as well. Just adds to the atmosphere, doesn't it?
Just adds
these-
to the hauntedness.
Yeah,
But
it's
these
like
cells are, they can be crazy active. Stones being thrown, and if we come into the main room down the end, which we call the vaulted room. The last use of this room was it was a storage room for the ammunitions when the Americans and the Canadians were down here. The energy in this room that's generally been picked up on is very dark. It's been called an elemental energy. It's basically a black mass that manifests into whatever you're scared of, so it feeds on your fears. The experiences I've had with that, we've actually been investigating here. We've had a team member sat on these stairs, and as they've been calling out, their voices got quieter, and you look across, and even though it's dark, it is actually pitch dark. It goes pitch dark over there, and then the blackness suddenly seems to lift. It was nothing, it was just this blackness, but it seemed to have some sort of intelligence. So it was a very, very odd sort of feeling. We've also had stones thrown quite a lot by we don't know who, but people do pick up on a dwarf type figure. And also a dog that roams the corridor outside. So we've had people who've picked up growling on EVP experiments from what they assume is a dog out in the corridor, but there isn't a dog here.
What do you?
You heard that too? I don't know if it was a bark or like a dog whimpering, but I heard something, and he heard it too.
So I heard a rumour that there's some kind of hellhound. Bear in mind, I've heard it via ears.
People have spoken about the hellhound. I've got no verification of that. As I say, coming from a sceptical background, but there are stories that people have seen a black dog with red eyes. I have heard the stories that you're talking about.
I mean, we called the sound on audio, like it was like, oh, the loudest thing you've ever heard.
Yeah, so you had some experience last time. You were
Yeah, that was at the mirror. But that was a sound of a big dog.
How much do you guys know about hellhounds? Because I tend to get seen a bit more further up north.
I know they show up in Call of Duty.
There is an actual documented case of them finding a hellhound attack in the UK on a church. It attacked a small church. It left scorch marks and scratch marks in the door. You know which one I'm on about?
I know which one you're on about next.
Yeah, they found the actual body of it in the actual graveyard buried.
Found scorched claw marks in the door.
A 7 foot
Everyone in the UK knows this, but no one can remember the name of the bloody church.
But that's what I'm saying, the UK's nuts.
There is a pentagram drawn on that door.
Behind the generator?
Oh, it's a right side up though. Yeah, it's a right side up. Yeah, that's fine. It's a good sign. It's a good one.
That's for protection.
Yeah.
If it was the other way around, then yeah.
What is that?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Wait, what?
Where does he think he's going?
They're freaked out, or he's gone to look that up.
Oh yeah, he's going to get his devil scripture.
Oh, what is
He's got like demonology notes.
I never
I
seen
think he's going to translate this.
I have to piss so bad.
So what do you think he's gonna grab? It's like a Bible
Yeah,
book?
but I saw him studying, right? He was sat there and he was reading, and I looked at the language I didn't know at all. It was a language I'd never seen before.
Oh, he's coming back.
So I've always thought that was scribble. So he's recognised that as demon language.
I guess so. We're gonna learn.
that?
Whoa!
This
What
is my book.
Your book.
Yeah, there's a lot of things on here that can't really be on camera.
What is that, grimoire? Okay.
This is a grimoire, this is a personal grimoire.
Okay, it's a personal grimoire.
However,
What
What
is?
does that mean?
let's look at them letters.
He's gonna decipher this.
What language is that? Can that be on camera?
Is that Latin?
Theban.
Oh wow.
Then look at them.
Yo, it's exactly the same thing. What language is that?
Theban.
Let's decipher it.
Oh,
let's decipher it.
Yeah.
Let's cipher this. This is awesome.
You have to remember certain letters have only just been added to the English language. So, first one is either a U or a V, I or a J, and we've got an R, so a H. I think that's going to be either an I or a J again. That's an N, R, H, A, R, I or a J again, and that would be, I don't know, because that's not Theban, so I wonder if that's just 8.
I think it's a number.
I think so, possibly. That's an interesting one. No one uses Theban, not outside of Quintology.
Has this been here for like a long time? These writings on this wall?
It's been here ever since I've been.
So like 15 years or more.
Well, I started investigating the building in 2003, so it's
pretty old
been
now.
nearly 19 years actually.
Any of these make
Wow.
sense to you? Same combinations.
And I don't even know what language that would be.
No, the translation of that middle one looks somewhat familiar.
Virinara.
It could be like, yeah, actually, it could be like a demon's name.
Maybe. Or some sort of name of someone. Either way, maybe the comments below can help us out on this one. We're gonna need their help.
We're gonna need you guys, if you guys know anything about that language or anything, let us know in the description below. Give us a comment below, something about that.
So what exactly is this?
These are all demonic seals.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the names, seals you'll find.
Whoa. So what you would draw?
El, I've seen that one.
These are what's known as summoning
Eligos.
seals.
I've seen that
none
one.
of these. I've seen that one.
They're all summoning, what you class as summoning seals, so you use these to summon.
To summon like that god or demon?
Yeah.
What?
Where's the classic pentagram? Is that
Yeah, the pentagram doesn't actually exist in cultology.
for real? Yeah. So these are the real ones then?
These are the real ones, but pentagrams don't exist in cultology. They are more of a Wiccan thing.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
like a witch.
So
and-
in terms of them, how would you activate one of them? Do you have to paint it in blood on the wall?
No, you haven't got to do the whole painting and blood and that lot.
Could we
So-
summon one down here in the cellars tonight?
Yo, yeah, can we
Sweet.
summon? Can we try to summon something?
if you want me to.
Yeah. What? Yo,
If we won't. Wait.
We're summoning a demon tonight.
Which portal though? Which one should we choose?
Something not too bad. This mirror.
You said there was a mirror down here.
There's above us.
Oh, that big mirror.
Yeah, the scrying mirror.
so when we summon something with the symbols, how do you do it? Do you have to draw it out, or?
I'll show you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, we're just that curious right now, trying to figure this out. This is gonna be insane.
So this is the famous mirror.
A mirror.
Where Corey ran out crying.
Yeah.
With this mirror.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
surrounded.
Corey Shear.
I was sat there and I was watching my face changing, and I could see these shadows in the background, but obviously I was paying attention. I thought they were moving around. And the next minute, holy hell broke loose, where one of them, something touched one of the hands, and then Corey saw something that just rattled his bones, and he got out of it. He was having a panic attack in the car park. He was having a panic attack.
He was full blown panicking outside.
And someone had to calm him down with these bells and stuff. It was just
Wow.
a crazy experience. We did
So
record
this
that
is
bit.
the real deal right here.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's been in the building. We don't know how long. It was an artifact that was left. So whether that was the Lee family brought it in, but it's been here for.
It could have been used for rituals from like previous people.
Well, with the satanic rituals that were going on, they could very well have come in and used it for something more demonic.
What did you put there and why did you put that there?
That thing there is vibrating so fast that your eyes can't actually pick up the vibrations. Quartz crystal vibrates at 418 million vibrations a second. It's neither a solid, liquid, nor gas.
So this vibration, what is it doing right now?
Right now, it'll be lining up with the vibration from the mirror. Getting onto a scientific level, it will vibrate. What that's doing now is basically balancing this whole area out. When you next look in that mirror, you'll start picking up more stuff as it lines up.
I've told you a handful of the main stories. There's lots of stories, but I don't want to waste any more of your time. The building's active.
Right.
I've given you the areas where you know that you're going to encounter some activity, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to get all the lights off for you and wish you luck.
Thank you,
Have a good
Chris.
night.
Guys, this is
Thanks a lot,
big.
Chris.
This is big.
Well, this is far beyond what we've ever done before. We
This is
have
different.
a demonologist who is going to wake this place up
He's opening a portal.
and summon a demon.
Yeah.
This has never been done before.
Well,
We've
not
never
in
done
here
this.
for us. I don't know. I've never done
First
anything
time
like this.
ever on YouTube, I think.
Never.
Hold on, are you not
Yeah.
nervous? He's unleashing a demon.
No, it's great. It was a paranormal investigator. I mean, bring it on. I mean, I want more activity.
That's
I mean,
what I like to hear.
This is bad.
Capture everything.
This is, yeah, we might change this place for the worse, or I don't know. I got you with the red.
Should we use the red?
Yes. All right, just use red.
Red's easier. White distorts quite easily.
What's going on right now then?
As soon as I come up that stairs, it was stood there. I hate this bar. No one claustrophobic.
No.
No.
No one freaks out in small rooms.
No.
No, not really. Wait guys, I just realized. There's a pentagram. Like
Oh my
like
God,
a real one. It's
really?
upside down this time.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see
see
the
it?
camera. Yeah.
Do you want a bit of really good information cultology?
Yeah.
This is bugger all. That upside down pentagram
Yeah.
is a prime example of Hollywood. It's supposed to be one of the most scary symbols in the world.
Yeah.
It's not, it's one of the most holy symbols. St. Paul, who was the direct disciple of Jesus, didn't think himself worthy of being crucified the right way up. He was crucified upside down. So it's an ultimate sign of respect when you put crucified upside down. How do you all feel at the minute?
Okay. Just like normal right now.
Yeah.
Very neutral.
What about you, Seth? I feel like you pick up stuff easily than us.
Oh, we're not alone, but I'm okay.
You're like the bait, aren't you? I feel you get used as bait a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Right, Josh?
I think that's true.
No comments at all. No comments.
Is he like your guy's version of Aaron from like Ghost Adventures?
He's the guy we send off to get the views, if that makes sense.
Yeah. There's always one in the group that gets used as bait.
Yeah.
Seth's the bait guy.
Right, who wants the corner?
I'll take it.
The bait guy.
Who else is going to take it seriously?
Keep an eye on him because he's going to be the one that changes.
Oh, alright.
As soon as I start doing what I'm going to do, he'll be the one that gets affected the most.
It's nice knowing Shit. Just carry on the YouTube channel.
Alright, if things happen, don't say a word. Just let him do his thing.
You got your hands on the ground.
Should I be doing that now?
Yeah. You'll feel it when it changes. Feel that bass line on top of
Yeah.
that. Ready? That smile on his face.
It's so cool. There's a vibration coming from the floor.
You ready?
Yeah.
You just wanted to lift your hand then, didn't you?
Holy fuck.
Do you feel something just lifting up your hand? Do you feel something just lifting up your hand?
Yeah.
Are you lifting up his hand?
So what's known as the electrical discharge in the room, the electrical energy field everywhere. If you guys put one hand on the ground, you'll feel the floor vibrating slightly.
Oh, I feel it. Like pins and needles.
I need to get a better position because it's going to rise up quite quick. Don't smite yourself in the face.
I'll try not to.
There's a favour touch that door.
The door's vibrating.
Yeah.
The fucking door's vibrating.
Come and feel it. Come and feel it. Honestly.
The energy.
Get the fuck out.
Who's behind it? It feels like someone's going behind it.
There's something behind it. It's this.
Oh, what the?
It's shaking.
Yeah, bro, I feel
the door's fucking shaking.
It's my breath away.
I need you buddy now to come over here and finish the connection.
Bro,
That was. This is
insane.
This is no joke right now. His energy is shaking the whole fucking door.
Stops.
Yeah.
Stop, well,
Chi energy.
yeah.
It's basically changing your electrical magnetic field in your body and applying it to stonework because stone has silicon in. That's where you get your stone tape theory.
Yeah.
Stones can hold energy. All I did was pull the energy up.
Cheese, what Dragon Ball Z characters use.
dude, when I was holding the door, my arm was like shaking a little bit from the vibration of the
Even my forearm's still a bit tingly.
I couldn't actually keep my hand down because he was moving it. The energy was rising. Like literally, I could not keep my hand from going up.
It was insane.
It was the most incredible thing I've ever felt.
Bro, this guy's nuts, man. I like this guy. He's cool. Bro,
The hell did he do? So cool. I don't know. How did he do that?
I don't know. Dude, guys, I've experienced something I've never thought I was gonna experience. It was like static electricity, but it wasn't.
It was literally out of the control of my own body. Like I couldn't fix it. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I felt it.
I know.
It wasn't bad.
The door was like trying to open by itself, bro. The fuck?
I have to ask him what he just did.
Yeah, after
I
this.
need to know.
I want to learn it. Can we learn it?
What's the dark energy down there then?
Elemental.
Elemental.
Well, I think it's just been tainted over the years from Satanist stuff.
Does it take the shape of an animal?
Take the shape of anything that you
Can it mimic you? Yeah.
known as mimics. More than likely, if you catch it off guard, you'll see it be standing about 4 foot. One of the best known documented cases of mimics is Zozo.
Yeah.
Prime example, one of the biggest mimics. A demon will never tell you it's a demon. It'll aim to trick you to make you think it's something else. A mimic will tell you it's a demon to make you more scared. So you produce more negative energy because your emotions become more negative. It'll then feed off that.
So this energy that's in the cellar, will it roam?
Not
Or
now.
It will stay in
trapped.
that area.
So did you just lock it in there?
That's what that door was about. Basically created what's known sort of loosely as an energy field. So it's like putting, you know, in Hollywood, like you see like Star Wars, for example, where they put a shield up, similar thing. Sort of just put an energy shield up in that room, or stop it from coming out.
Yeah, no, that's been a theory we've been talking about for a long
That
time.
didn't sound good.
No, that sounded like a growler.
I don't like the growlers.
I heard that too, bro.
That doesn't sound all too well. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Sorry, guys.
Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, no, this is serious.
He can sense and see the demon or the whatever it was here.
Did you just run?
It's a hound.
Yo, that guy he was chanting. He was chanting something.
I heard him.
He was chanting something, and he was chasing the hound. The hound went out the door, but we couldn't see it. You heard it too with him.
I did. It was a growl.
You heard it too.
I did.
Listen, I know we said that we were probably gonna try to do some alone shit. This ain't the place to do it. There's something in here.
Well, dude, like personally, like Corey Shear, I've been on many ghost hunts with him. If he ran out crying, that's legit. That's legit then.
Oh my god, guys. I can't believe it. First we chase a hellhound with this demonologist who was chanting some stuff. I have no idea what he said. We did this ritual thing and he found out who the demonic spirit was down below. We felt his energy through the floor. The door was shaking. I mean, it's something I cannot explain. The whole door was shaking. This guy is like real. And one of the things I like about him too is he didn't care about the money. We didn't pay him to be here. He literally drove here from like London area down south just to be here to join our video. All he has is a podcast. He has no Facebook, Instagram, nothing. He's just a random dude that just wanted to show his stuff. We were looking and lurking for someone that was a demonologist that was around. And he even said, he's like, wow, this is our first time on camera. Like, he doesn't care. That's what I like about this guy. He was not faking it. This was a whole new thing we learned today. It just shows as we keep getting deeper into this paranormal world that there's always something to learn and do. But right now, I'm with everyone. Everyone in this building is now gone except for us four.
All right, guys, just remember there's hellhounds roaming. Just had to bring that up.
I'd prefer it if you didn't remind me.
If you want to do any sort of rituals, meet us in the chapel. I'm speaking to any spirit or ghost or anyone who's still lingering in these halls. Make yourself known as we enter the chapel.
Here it is. I just put this down. Are you standing right here? Can you step away from the REM pod? Yep. Oh. This is only the second time the REM pod ever. Oh, that's calibrating. It went off. No.
Are you still there?
REM pods are so rare to go off. It goes off, it's insane.
What the hell?
Was that the hellhound?
It sounded like a howl.
How?
Sounded like a howl.
You know what I mean?
What?
They're coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, my name is Dan. If any of you around the building can hear me, you're welcome to come and join us. We mean you no harm at all. If you have a story you would like to tell us, or if you need help, please come over.
Hi, my name's Josh. I'm from the United States of America. I came to this mansion to learn about it and to learn about the people that are still here, including yourself. I'm in the chapel right now if you want to talk to me. We're gonna perform a ritual. Come join.
Hi, my name is Seth. I'm also from the United States of America. If you're here and you want to communicate with us in any way, please come into the chapel or feel free to follow us around the building. We mean you no harm and we're only here to learn your story and communicate.
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm actually from the UK. I'm a Satanist. I'm here to perform rituals. Kindly join me. Would love to get to know you.
Who is here worshiping the devil? Do you like to do satanic rituals here in this chapel?
Are you a Freemason?
Yes.
Are you a Freemason?
No.
Yeah, it's not like it now.
Who died here?
You want us to stay here? No way.
That's not the wind.
Is it true a little kid died here?
Have you seen the Hellhound?
Are there any evil spirits here? Who's guarding the basement?
Is it true a little kid died here? Have you seen the Hellhound? Are there any evil spirits here? Who's guarding the basement?
Kind of clean on that one though.
That's a ding again. The second ding.
Grandpa, there's something here.
Dude, that's really hard to go off. Oh, we're getting legit. Oh my.
Green mean?
It just walked. It walked past it. Blue means it was really close, and green means it walked away.
Someone was right in front of us, right on that. You can't even bullshit that.
Step back even more. Let's give them space. Assuming there's someone right there.
Maybe it doesn't want us to go down in the basement.
I don't think anyone wants us in that basement after what we just pulled with the demonologist.
Yeah.
I actually don't even remember how to even get upstairs. Do you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm following. Oh, this is to the second floor, right? Looks like we're in Hogwarts, bro. I didn't want to go first. Now I'm going first. Oh!
That's where the person fell.
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yeah, right here. Apparently there's a lady that like fell off here, maybe, or they seen through the window, but then there's also a girl that actually died here.
Okay, so both of my stuff are going off.
That's not calibration?
No, this one doesn't calibrate.
Whoa, that's wild. It's going crazy right now.
Unless
Hey, you
we-
know what? That's where the lady was standing.
Yeah.
When she fell.
Move away from the spirit box, please.
Oh.
It did.
It did for a second, but...
If you can move away properly so it turns off, please. Oh, look at that, just come on.
Oh.
Oh,
A bit more, please.
dude, this is going off too. Hang on.
Look, it's gone off. Look, come.
I feel like it's like saying like, why should I?
And I will say this.
Are you...
I will say this, boys. Everyone who's ever been here before, you will know there is no phone signal at all.
Oh yeah, there's not.
Yeah,
Transmission here at all.
yeah.
that's facts.
Blue.
Dude, every time I stop... Oh, whoa, what's that one? Oh!
Rain again.
Dude, someone's right here. Are you a little girl that died here? If you are, stand in front of the antenna.
You know what? I kind of want to put my rep on there.
Do it. Put it next to it.
Because I've never had mine go off ever. If they both go off, then that's pretty legit.
Yo, Josh, I just realized Steve's antenna is longer than yours.
It is.
You know what else is longer?
Dan's calibrating his music box. If that goes off now, that means something's there. See, I don't know. This is how I know that the REM pod is legit, because now it's just not going off.
It
Yeah.
always is like that.
Yeah.
What if there's a time loop and she actually jumped off already though?
Yeah, she could be going through her residual
Ask.
activity.
Yeah.
Did you die right here where we're standing?
What was that?
Behind us.
What the hell was that?
I feel like someone's gonna
Run and push us off.
I know.
Who's here with us? Are you mad that we're gonna go in the basement after this?
If that's you down there, make that bang again.
Is there any spirits with us right now? Are you the lady that jumped off from here? If so, can you walk towards the area you jumped off?
Dude,
Is your music box
no,
dead?
my, I'm just figuring this out now as we're going.
Your equipment is like low battery.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Whoa!
Shh, shh.
I think my batteries are just all draining out of my stuff.
But wait, could that be because of the spirits?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, yeah.
Well, what's happened to your music box?
Well, now it's just blinking red.
Alright, yeah, your battery's gotta be dead now.
That means low battery, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, your light looks dimmer than mine, bro.
Yeah, I think it might be dying now. But dude, look at this one. Watch this. Watch this. Look at that. Look.
Working no more.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Look at this.
Something's sucking all the energy out of.
Look at this.
like, your-
And it's on.
We change our batteries.
Yeah, every video.
Every single video, so.
Before we start investigation, everybody, I changed my batteries. This is the first time all my devices are out of batteries at once. Well, in terms of REM, like this is no joke. This is at the same time. My stuff is drained. I've never had that happen.
What? Not working.
Whoa, whoa. See?
Yo, and look, switched on.
What the?
Watch,
Not working
watch.
anymore either? No way.
All of our equipment.
Oh, now it's turning on.
Yeah, but I think they're draining our batteries as we speak.
Is yours low battery too?
I don't know, but it wasn't
It's not
working.
working.
Look, now your REM pod's working.
No, it's taking its energy, dude. It's gone. Like it zapped my equipment. Personally, took both of them out in one go. And now I can't. Now I have no equipment for the night because I don't have these batteries. Because I used the last 2 to start this.
I'm gonna ask a question. Who is draining my batteries?
Do you need more energy?
Can you tell us why you jumped off from here?
Or was you murdered?
Are you draining the energy from our equipment so you can communicate with us?
Who is draining my batteries? Do you need more energy?
I do.
You heard it too. I didn't have to say it.
Can you tell us why you jumped off from here? Or was you murdered?
Whoa. It says yes to murder though, and we heard a bang.
No, it didn't.
Watch.
Oh, that was loud.
Are you draining the energy from our equipment so you can communicate with us?
Yes, I am.
Sounds like yes I am. And it comes right back to the draining the equipment part. And it said I do clear as day.
Intelligent responses, and it is purposely draining our equipment so it can intelligently communicate with us.
Yeah.
It's just so damn cold in here.
Yeah.
All right, finally, the mirror room. Hopefully don't see anything too creepy or too crazy or death.
I hope not.
This place is full of obviously some demonic or elemental dark presences, so we'll see how that goes. But
Dan, tell us please what we're doing today.
From my understanding, when you sit in front of the mirror, you're staring at yourself. Now, in many beliefs, a mirror is a portal to another dimension or an easy gateway for spirit. So when you're looking at the mirror, you're looking at yourself, but sometimes the person looking back isn't you. Now, is it you who's projecting this manifestation, or is it a spirit of the building? Some say it's easier for the spirit to come through the mirror. So you might start to appear older, have facial hair, change your ethnicity, and sometimes animal features. And that's what I experienced when I was here last. But if you start to feel emotional changes and experience physical attachments, that's when we got to stop.
Okay.
Because you've ever seen astral projecting?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you leave your body in your sleep,
Yeah.
you're leaving your body weak for possession, and it's the same kind of thing because you're opening up here. And possession is a lot easier to take place. That's why we have you guys stood behind the person sat down looking at the mirror.
All right.
Just in case.
All right, so we all got to be extremely careful with what we're about to do.
Yeah, this could be bad.
Corey ran out crying. That's how bad this is, yeah.
Trips me out.
I just start losing my vision.
Yeah, like I go black.
Yeah, like
It's
you guys
scary.
disappear.
I did out of the corner of my eye see something on top of the steps move as well, behind your heads.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, some weird shit. Okay, so for myself, what I saw was almost like face paint. It was like a face paint, almost looked like a monkey at one point. As strange as it sounds, looked like a monkey. And my eyes seemed to go a bit closer together.
for Dan, his whole face was melting.
When Dan went for the first time, I weirdly saw him starting to smile, and I know he wasn't smiling.
It's very trippy, dude.
I can see your face changing.
Yeah, mine too. Someone else can go. I'll go next. I'll take your spot.
So for myself, it was really odd because for myself, I looked the same, but I had like a frown. Like you can clearly see like I was like sad, I was frowning, and my eye was black. Only this eye was black, and this face was like melting for me.
When Josh went, his face got like a total change of expression. He almost started looking like he was getting like oddly depressed. I don't know how to really explain it. He just looked like he was getting sad.
For Josh's face, can't explain it. It's almost like he went older, and again, it almost looked animal-like. His eyes looked a lot more beady, and his hair looked like it was like higher up, like his scalp was higher up and his forehead was a bit bigger.
Continue. Go from there.
That was the dog. Mm-hmm. It's the
door slam.
Something coming in. My vision's just changing now.
That was a voice.
Yeah. Okay. That was strange.
As for Steve, he just looked a little older. Nothing really different, just a little older.
Steve's eyes widened quite a lot. His brow went up and his eyes widened, but that's about it. I didn't really see much else for Steve.
With Steve, obviously he's Filipino, so he's Asian. For some reason, he started to just look like a Caucasian male to me, because that's one thing Dan said that can happen, is that your ethnicity can change. Ooh.
Yours look way different from the rest.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done. Yeah? Yeah. Holy fuck. But then for Seth, he looked like he had short hair, but his face was like hairy, almost like he was like turning into like a freaking werewolf. I'll just go in order, and that's what we should all do. I just go in order, and then everyone else goes, right?
Yeah.
Dan went first.
Let's start with Dan.
Okay, for Steve, I didn't really see much. His eyes went wider, and it almost looked like his brow lifted. And that was about it. There wasn't really much else for Steve. Josh started to look older. It looked like his hair was a bit further up his head, a longer forehead, and almost like he had face paint like towards his side. I also started to look like I had face paint on, like white face paint. My eyes went close together, almost like Neanderthal man, like an ape almost, right? It was a really weird look. But Seth, you were the weirdest. You looked older, your facial expressions changed completely, and it looked like you had shorter hair.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll just go next then. So for Seth, I straight up said it even in the mirror. I was like, Seth looks way different. Dude, you looked like an I wouldn't say an animal, but you were turning into like a werewolf almost. It was really weird, yeah. But you had a smirk. You were always like you were smiling. It was actually kind of evil, I'll be honest.
Really?
and you had short hair though. And for Steve, he looked kind of like Steve, the same, except a little slightly older, nothing different. Dan, your whole face was just melting for me. And for me, I only had half my face melting. It was this half, and my eye was black, like it was like blacked out eye, and I had like a frown. And that was what I got out of mine.
For Dan, like, you kind of looked older. I think your beard was even longer. And as I kept staring and focusing, you just went into the darkness and went black. With Josh, your face was like blank. It was just like white and pixelated, and I couldn't even see your face no more. It was just like an oval with nothing on it.
All right.
And then after that, when I kept focusing, he just also went into the darkness. Seth, I think, yeah, it was the same experience between those two. Like, for me, you looked like an alien. Like, I don't know why. I saw like a UFO, like with the big eyes. Like,
all right. Sick.
Yeah, you look like an alien, and I wouldn't say evil or anything, but after a while, you also went into the darkness, and you were just gone. For me, didn't see much. I looked the same, and eventually I went into the darkness as well.
When Dan went, you said something that I didn't say when I was talking to the camera, his beard getting longer.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed his beard getting longer.
Right?
It was so weird. And the creepiest thing was that for some reason you started like maniacally smiling.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying for you. You were just grinning, like.
And at one point I actually thought you were looking at me. I was like, oh, that's creepy.
Wait, actually, I forgot to say that, but it also looked like your eyes moved and started
Yes.
looking at me as well. Were you just looking straight on?
Yeah. When Josh went, I mean, you just started looking so like depressed. and
I
sad.
always, yeah, dude, that's not the second time I heard that.
And I didn't notice like you getting older or anything, but yeah, you definitely looked like your entire facial expression just changed.
Was I frowning or was just?
No, that's
I
what he
just
said.
looked
That's
sad?
the first thing that happened when I stared at him. It looked like his mouth started going.
That's how mine. That's
Clown.
literally how mine looks, bro. Every
But
time
then
I do
it's-
it.
But then it was like on the side of his face, it was like face paint. It almost looked like a clown.
Steve, you straight up like turned into a Caucasian man.
Like Caucasian man.
Yeah, like you turned from Filipino to white.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but when his eyes went his eyes went wide like that, and then his forehead went up.
Yeah.
He looked more Caucasian.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, for me, what was really weird was like I could see my facial expression changing, but what I noticed was I thought I turned into a woman, and the woman I saw was my mom.
Oh,
Huh, that's different.
Does your mom kind of look like you?
We do look alike, and she has short hair. Her hair is buzzed.
That was very interesting. That was a cool experiment.
Yeah,
I never.
It's cool because we all kind of saw the same,
Or
like, some of the
kind
same
of
things.
sometimes.
But
we
also, yeah, we also have like different themes
Yeah.
between each other.
Here we go. That's the craziness.
All right, guys, we're back in the safe room. Today was definitely a crazy video on day 7. Were we on 7? I don't remember
6 or
now.
7?
We're losing our
I don't even
minds.
know.
We've got 4 videos left to film.
Where are we? Winchester? Yeah, Winchester.
Manchester, man.
We're just all drained.
Yeah.
We don't even know anymore.
I know, dude. It's been nuts. This has been the most hardest working trip I've ever had to do for anything, for film wise. What about you guys? I don't know.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I agree.
seriously, the
Yeah.
ghost, and it's, dude, I could film 10 abandoned videos nonstop, but paranormal is way different. It's called Para Hangover. I'm telling you, the ghosts drain you. I mean, we're getting beat up out here by the dead.
They're kicking our ass,
They
man.
really are.
Well, we've done abandoned road trips where we filmed 3 spots a day for 2 weeks straight, and I've been ready to go. Like after 14 days, I'm still like, right, let's go and do some more bangers.
It's
This
true.
5 days, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I
Yeah.
can take this anymore.
It's seriously
so
true.
tired.
And it doesn't help that we don't have days off. Like seriously, guys, it's
Yeah.
no joke.
Yeah, big shout out to Paul on that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, if you're watching, thanks, man. But anyways, I think for evidence today, it's been really good. This is one of these videos that I was thinking, oh my God, someone's gonna levitate tonight. This is the first time I'm gonna see someone get possessed, aka Seth, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Nothing actually really happened, but maybe the cat ball went off. You guys got completely drained more. I saw someone touch my hair, but that was kind of it.
Yeah.
That's unexplainable. But dude, the demonologist,
Yeah.
what the heck was he doing? He was like doing all this cool stuff, and I was like, dude, he's gonna shoot a fireball out of his hands.
Sounds Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
But like, what? How did you feel though? Because you were feeling his energy through the thing. Because I felt the static.
Because
But
it was so weird because like before he did it downstairs in the basement, he was showing me it when we were like upstairs. So he was showing me and he was like, put your hand on the ground, and he like told me how to do it. And it was weird because like even when he was in the basement, I could literally feel like the vibration
tension.
and the tension, and then all of a sudden he's doing this thing.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's Goku or some shit.
And it's like, yeah, dude. Because when he was doing it, I put my hand down. I was feeling it.
And then my arm was like just moving upward as he was
Yeah.
doing whatever he was doing. I don't know how to
And
explain it.
then you touched the door next, and the door was like shaking and vibrating, and we put our hands.
It didn't even look like it was vibrating, but when I touched it,
Yeah.
it was like micro vibrations.
Oh, I saw it vibrating.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
I
didn't
looked
see
at it and seen it vibrating from the
Right,
back.
I didn't see it.
It sucks because like the viewers can't like
Yeah,
really
vibrating.
understand. But I mean, come on, it's when have we ever lied to you?
And then we ran at hellhounds from like Call of Duty, like
Oh my god, dude! I've never like ran around in a haunted place like that before.
definitely experienced that none of us have ever had happen, and this is at the Woodchester Manor, or the Woodchester Mansion, whatever you guys want to call it. But we're out of here. This is again day 7 out of 10. Check out all the other days, and check out these guys' channels and links should have been.
Links should have been
Check out these guys, link in the description down below. We're gonna end this video here, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in for the next video, which will be out next week, which we don't even know what that's gonna be at. Manor? How do you say
Oh, we
it?
can't say that.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, we
beep
can
that.
beep that. Beep beep manor. It's something manor. Wow. All right. Peace out, guys. Rise above. Just got to explore. Peace and thanks for watching.